Welcome to the Femalepreneur Coach podcast. I am your host, Rebecca Barr. I am a transformational mindset and business coach and six-figure award-winning female entrepreneur. Ladies, I'm here to tell you that business and making money doesn't have to be hard when you're in alignment and flow. Inside this podcast, I will be showing you how to transform your mindset to program it for success, how to maximize your money vibrations, and how to redesign your business for ultimate financial and time freedom. You know you are meant to live an epic life. Now it's time to claim it. Hi ladies, how are you? It feels so good to be back recording new podcast episodes. It's been a half term here in the UK recently, so I had a little break. Obviously, having 5 children at home, it was very difficult to even get a minute to myself, let alone to actually have a house quiet enough to record podcast content. So I'm super excited to get back to it. Today's going to be a quick episode because it's just a little teaser as to what's going to come in this series around the kind of value that you can expect and the topics that I'll be talking about. So today, what I wanted to talk about was all around working smarter as opposed to harder. And it's something that really does sort of weave its way through everything I do as a coach. I always help my clients to leverage their time to work smarter, to stay in their zone of genius. So even when they're working, it doesn't feel like work. And it's all about being in alignment and flow. So a lot of the time in business, when we are looking to increase our revenue, we think that that means that we have to make more money, when in reality, a smart businesswoman always knows that it's not just about creating more money, it's about multiplying the money that you also have. So I'm super excited to dive into this topic today. Like I said, it's going to be a quick episode because I just want to kind of ease you into the kind of value that you can expect over the next, season or series or whatever we want to call it of the Femalepreneur Coach podcast. And also I've got some really exciting guest experts lined up and interviews that I have been absolutely itching to get into and people that I've wanted to speak to, both on my travels when I'm networking, when I'm collaborating with incredible women. And, I'm always thinking like, oh my God, they would be such a great podcast guest. I could talk to them all day about so many different things. So I'm super excited about what's coming. Equally, if there's anything that you would like to speak to, that you would like me to speak about, or anybody that you want me to reach out about, or you would like my perspective on, or topics that you want me to cover, please let me know. You can head over to Instagram and either send me a DM or you can leave it in the show notes here. So don't forget to leave me a review as well if you found this episode really useful. I absolutely love to read your feedback, to get your comments. I'm all about the collaboration in business. I don't claim to know absolutely everything about everything. I have a perspective and I have experience that I can lean into. I've got lessons that I've learned. I've got connections and things that I've made and that I'm called to and those sorts of things. But so I always love anything that I'm about to create. I always love to do it in collaboration with the people that I am here to serve, essentially, which is you guys. So anybody that's listening to this episode. So yeah, I always love to get your feedback and know your thoughts. So let me know. Feel free to slide into my DMs at any point. So the thing that I wanted to talk to you about today was all around working smarter, not harder, and how you can add multiple revenue streams to your business that will really allow you to scale without trading your time for hours. Or for money, sorry, trading your hours for money. Trading your time for hours, that doesn't make sense, sorry. Trading your time for money, essentially. So the first thing I obviously want to talk about is a membership, creating a membership from something that you're offering at the moment and really having multiple price points at which you can serve your clients. So a membership is a really great place to start. Obviously, I feel called to because I've set up so many memberships for both myself but also my clients, either through my Done For You agency or also as a coach, because it just makes so much sense. I think for me, what feels really great about a membership is obviously it makes smart business decision because it's a really great reoccurring revenue stream. So with a certain degree of confidence, I can tell you, I can look at my forecast last for the year and know that I have at least a certain amount of income coming into the business. Whether I choose to launch anything else, whether I choose to do anything else or not, I've got that consistent and predictable income that I know is coming in through my membership. So that's always a really great place to be, because it means then when you're looking at offers and your energetic year and what you want to do and all of these things, you're not making a decision from a place of fear or scarcity or lack. You're doing it from a place of inspiration and creativity, which is always the best place to be in business. So a membership also for me feels really aligned, because I am all about building longevity in business and maintaining those relationships over time. So a membership is a perfect conduit for me to be able to do that with my clients, because and also community feels fantastic to me. That's something I feel so passionately about. So even my one-to-one clients will have access to my membership, because I believe in my very core in the value of community and bringing women together, and how that collaboration and, there's opportunities for collaboration and how that can help to grow your business, but also having lots of females together in any container, in a room, on a night out, around a glass of wine, with a cup of tea, or in a Facebook group, will always give you better insights and more inspiration as to creative solutions as to whatever to do in your business. So that's something I feel really passionate about. Obviously, that may be something that you might be interested in as well. If it is, let me know. But if you haven't thought about how to add a membership to your income, or into your product suite or your business right now, that's definitely something that I'd love to invite you to consider. The next thing would be affiliate payments. So this is something that's a real quick win. If there are people that maybe do something that you do or complement the services that you do, is there an opportunity for a collaboration so that you can receive an affiliate payment from them? Are you that kind of person who is always giving referrals and recommendations for other people's businesses? Because I certainly am. And again, one of the benefits of working for me as a coach, as a coach, is that I'm such a great connector of people. I always know someone, and anybody that knows Ray Donovan, people used to always call me the fixer. They used to call me Ray. Like, I always just used to know people, even the most obscure things or the most unlikeliest industry sectors. I've either worked in it, or I know someone that has, or I've got a friend that does a thing or something, or I've got ways to find out. And building your network is really powerful, both because it allows, it makes business more fun. It allows you to scale. It allows you to build your brand in front of other people's audiences. But also, there are genuine opportunities to monetize that relationship and connection as well. So I am an affiliate with certain people that I work with. And if I send them business, if they are a guest expert in my memberships or my containers, and they then essentially, create business from that. Not everybody, because I don't monetize every relationship, but there are certain people that I know I'm continually driving business their way. It makes sense that if I would be doing it anyway, that I would then receive some sort of affiliate commission for that. So I would love for you to have a think, maybe write a list of 5 people that you are continually referring business to, or that you feel really passionately about. And I'm going to go into brand commissions in a second. That's my next one. But it could also be a brand potentially as well. So brand commissions are where you are aligned to perhaps more of a product. So I work with Kajabi very closely. It's an online platform that enables you to host and create really great email marketing tools such as memberships, funnels, email marketing, automations, all of the things. And it's something that I continually use for my clients through my Done For You agency. So 9 times out of 10, they will build their membership, their products, their self-studies, their courses on Kajabi, and my team will execute that for them. So if I'm already an expert in that product and I already feel aligned to it because I use it for myself and I use it for my membership, the Fempreneur Society, obviously it makes sense that I should use that as an opportunity to earn a commission, which I do. And that gives me a really great residual income from that, which again, just adds another layer of stability to my business, because again, with a certain degree of flexibility, and yes, things happen, but I can pretty much say, sort of within a little bit here and there, how much money I can expect to receive that from for the rest of the year, which is a really great place to be when you're on this entrepreneurial roller coaster, which it can feel like sometimes. So those two options are really smart decisions to add to your business, really smart income streams to add to your business. The next one is ebook. So semi-passive products that take a bit of time to maybe create. So it could be an ebook, a self-study, or a mini course, or something, if you're doing a live or a challenge, can you repurpose that into a standalone product that somebody could either download as part of your lead magnet sequence, or could you monetize that? So I've got launches and workshops that I've done previously that I've then repurposed as a really low ticket self-study. And it makes sense when you are scaling your business to create products and offers that allow you firstly to serve your clients at multiple price points. So if somebody can't necessarily afford your high ticket investments, you've got downsell options. So nobody ever leaves without having an option to buy something, even if it is a £7 or $7 ebook, at least they've got something and you've been able to help them in some way. Because the psychology of moving somebody from a passive follower to an actual buying client is really powerful. And once somebody's bought from you once, they're 80% more likely to buy from you again. So that first purchase, even if it's low ticket, is really powerful because it gives you a really great opportunity to warm them up, to expose them to your energy, your values, what makes you you, but also position yourself as an expert to give them value, to move them through the process. It's one of the reasons why I always lead with my Millionaire Mindset Bootcamp offer, because a lot of the time when it comes to investing in coaching, for women particularly, it can be quite an emotional journey and it can feel like a bit of a stretch. So the more that I can do to help them move through those blocks and that resistance around investing in themselves and their businesses through a somewhat low ticket offer, because obviously it's a few £100s as opposed to thousands of pounds, which it is to work with me. But if I can help them on the front end to eliminate those blocks and that resistance, to enable them to step into their power, to enable them to get some quick wins and make more money in their business, then obviously when it comes to first of all, that feels great. And if that's where they finish our relationship, then amazing. I know I've done something to help. But if actually that then helps them to bridge the gap between where they are currently to actually then buying something at a higher price for me, whether that's investing in the next level course or whether that's investing in one-to-one coaching, then obviously it makes sense. So the beauty about those sorts of things is you create them once, and other than driving traffic to them, that's all you really need to do. So you're not continually reinventing the wheel. You're just re-advertising or re-energizing the wheels that you've already created. So that is a really smart income stream that you need to add to your business if you don't have already. And then the final thing I want to leave you with is really the consideration of, even when you've got money coming into your business, what are you doing with it? So are you using it to literally pay your wages and then sit there and maybe reinvest in a couple of other bits, but not really? What are you doing with that money? Now, the most quickest way to scale in business is to use that money as a way to reinvest back into your business, into things that are going to enable you to scale further. Whether that's software and automations, whether that's growing a team, whether that's paying for a coach that's going to shortcut your success, that's going to save you time, that's going to show you the way to getting where you want to get to much quicker, or whether that is advertising, whether it is just actually taking that money as a chunk of money and putting it into an investment so that it can continue to grow, because money's energy. So anytime you can take your money and enable it to continue to evolve, double, multiply, grow, it's so good. So even better. So something I did previously, and I've always done throughout my life, is being really smart when it comes to investments, whether that's investing in property, in shares, in other businesses, which I've also done. I'm a multiple investor in different businesses because I know money just sitting in my bank is stale energy. It's only ever going to grow dependent on what the interest rate is at that moment, which we all know with inflation and COVID and, things aren't great. And you can put £1,000 in a bank for a year and literally get like £10 back over the year. Or you can invest that £1,000 into a coach who's going to save you 6 months off your growth, or a system that's going to give you passive income and automated sales that's, again, going to add bottom line revenue to your business. Or it could be growing a team that's going to enable you to build your brand quicker, or advertising, Facebook ads, like all of these things. I would love to invite you to start thinking beyond the obvious things to do, and just open yourself up to more creative ways to reinvest and expand and multiply that money. So those were my 5 things, my 5 revenue streams to add to your business if you don't already have them right now. Hopefully you already have some of those, or if you don't, then you now have 5 key takeaways to go and start looking at whether they would be right for your business. I would love to know, either on Instagram or on the show notes here, if you found this episode useful. Obviously, every time you like or you subscribe, it really does help to expand the reach and therefore the amount of women that I can serve. So please do share with your friends. Please let me know. I always love your feedback, and I hope you have the most fantastic day. I look forward to catching up with you in the next episode, and thank you so much for listening. Thank you for listening to this episode. It's been amazing to share this time with you, and I feel honoured to be part of your journey. If you've loved what you've heard, had an aha moment, or found value in this episode, then please do like, comment and share. I would love to connect with you on Instagram and Facebook, so come and find me, and I look forward to helping you build your epic life.